Right, so we're on our way into the CBD this morning. 10 o'clock meeting. Oh, catch up with a maintenance manager and a bit of a chat. Things changed a little bit on the weekend, and they now want to catch up. So it'll probably be a permanent start tomorrow, I would suspect, based on sort of what I know in the background. I'm guessing we'll talk about all the good stuff this morning. They got a rather large asbestos program that they've got to get completed by the end of June. So I suspect you'll want to talk about all the good gear, project management, maybe all the buzzwords that go with that as well. You know, talk to him about his PERT and Gantt charts and critical paths and slack time and resource allocation and God knows what else. It's all pretty bog standard stuff, really. It's just organisation. See where he goes. It'll be interesting, I think. Asbestos is not a what would I call it? It's not rocket science. You know, there's elements that are worse than others. You'll probably go down the path of friable and non-friable asbestos, which is really asbestos that's in a safe state and not busted up. Friable is where it's, you know, you can walk past and it can become readily airborne. Powderised is probably a good way to describe it. Once it gets into powdered format, the whole world changes. People tend to get a little nervy, and well they should. It's pretty nasty shit, but making it safe, cleaning it up, double bagging it, getting a registered asbestos contractor, and away you go. So long as you do all the things you're meant to do at the end of the day. You know, if it's a licensed contractor, whether they're a Class A or a Class B, and they may need to wet the area down, vacuum it up, disposal of materials, double bagging, make sure they've got their JSAs and their work method statements and the relevant stuff, run them through all that. They've got all their personal protective equipment. Nowadays most of that's disposable anyway. Pitch it off and away you go. I know they've had a couple of interesting scenarios where people have come in contact with friable state asbestos, got it all over them, put a pair of overalls on that weren't disposable, cleaned it all up, climbed in the car, went on home to the good wife, threw the overalls through the washing machine, and then it's been discovered what's happened, and the shit's hit the pan, basically. That's decon or decontamination, washing machine, car, trace the steps back. You know, if he's basically he's the index person or patient, you could almost call him if you want to. Who else has he come in contact with? Was he daft enough to wander into the local supermarket on the way home? It's almost like a biological agent when that happens. It gets pretty interesting. So there's a few other projects that they want fixed up apparently that are in a rather interesting state, we'll call it. So we'll see what they are. There's a bit of travel involved, which is fine by me. I have no stress with that whatsoever. See how we go. Time will tell. Just a little leisurely cruise in the Ute into town this morning. Sussed out what the dress requirements were. As you can see, they're jeans, work boots, chambray shirt, jacket. They're happy with that state of affairs as opposed to wearing the bag of fruit each day, which I'm pretty happy with too, just quietly. And sit down and have a coffee and do the dance with him. What projects have you done? What asbestos have you done? Where did you bring it in on budget? How do you handle your variations? Contractor management, occupational health and safety. We'll go through all the usual here, I would suspect. So no stress, happy to do all that and kick off tomorrow and get rocking. Be good.